Hi, and welcome to Myth versus Market YouTube. Now, most trading advice is going to tell you where price is going. It's going to be the initial claim that they make, but almost none of them tell you what the path is to get there, right? And if you've ever been stopped out, but your target gets reached anyway, that is probably the reason why. So what I did is I started testing claims. I take something that traders repeat, something that traders are taught. I call it trading claims or trading lore. It could be gold trends. It could be liquidity sweeps. It could be the breakout retest. And I run it against years of real, like raw 1 minute bar data, thousands and thousands of bar data going back 10 years. This is not like screenshots. I don't do 100 back test. It's not opinions. It's real raw data. I build data models around and then I validate that data and I look at the actual path that price takes and then I establish a baseline so we can determine, can you build an edge around it or is it just really trading noise? Now, this channel and what I'm not about is I do not sell signals. I don't have any skin in the game on which way the answer is, whether the claim is true or whether the claim is not true. I really just want to know, is the claim true? And I really want to know, what does price really do? And I show all of my work, so feel free to check me when you want to. For example, one of the claims is, we've heard it over and over again, right? Is that confirmation, the big thing on confirmation. But for example, I tested confirmation and on Euro USD, it actually reverses 69% of the time. So what we're thinking is that confirmation so we can enter and price is going to take off. My data shows that 69% of the time, going back 16,000 events and 10 years worth of data, that 69% of the time it actually reverses. So that's the kind of thing that I'm actually talking about, is what do we understand to be true versus what really is true? What is the path that price actually takes? That's really where the edge lies, as far as I'm concerned. Not necessarily that top line claim, but what price does in the middle. So every week I do a new study. I do forex and I do futures. And what I do is I break down and I simply ask the question, what does price do? We hear a theory that price confirms, liquidity gets grabbed, price breaks and retests, it hits a support level and does X, Y, Z. I could go on and on, right? But what does the data actually say? And so if you want to go ahead and take a look and see what price actually does backed by data, then go ahead and subscribe and you'll see the full breakdowns on Substack.